Hi guys, welcome to our daily encounter. Romans chapter 1 and verse 7. It says, "To all who are in Rome, beloved of God." And that word beloved in the original is the same word that's used of Jesus. In Matthew chapter 3 and verse 17, at his baptism, when the Father said, "This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased." And this gives us a very profound truth, because what it tells us is that God loves his people, his children, the church, in the same manner that he loved his son, in a very similar way. In Vine's expository dictionary, it defines this word as expressing the deep and constant love and interest of a perfect being towards entirely unworthy objects. They're, of course, in relationship to us. And this love was proved by the very fact that God sent his son to die for us. That beloved son that he had, he sent to die on the cross so that he could have more children that he could love and express that love towards in a very special way. And so we have a God who loves us very much. And this is something that we can fall back on the times when perhaps we feel very much unworthy of his love, whenever we feel like we failed him, whenever we feel like we just don't seem to measure up. It's the love of God that assures us that we can always come back to him and find an abiding relationship with him. Matter of fact, the very first part of the book of Romans is going to be about that. It's going to talk about in chapter 1 how the Gentiles had failed in honoring God and following God's standard. We're also going to see in chapter 2 the Jews fell short. In chapter 3 everybody fell short. But then we're going to get in chapters 4 and chapter 5 about the grace of God. It's not based upon, or actually it goes back to chapter 3 as well, the fact that it's not based upon our own accomplishments, but based upon the accomplished work of Jesus Christ. And that was done because of God's love for us. And so today, let's be reminded of God's love. And if we feel like perhaps we've done things that we feel like are irreparable, things that we feel like God could never forgive us, let's go back to this verse, Romans chapter 1 and verse 7, and realize that we are the beloved of God, and that he loves us very much, and he wants what's best for us. And it is true that he does have a standard for our lives. He does want to hold us to that standard, but at the same time, he loves us and shows us grace as we stumble along trying to keep up with that standard. And he's there to help us and empower us and strengthen us along the way. So let's be thankful for the love of God today, and let's let that translate into our love for him as we go through the various situations and circumstances we find ourselves in this day. So with that, guys, I do thank you for watching the video today. Hope you guys have a great day. Love you guys. God bless.